Using keyboard shortcuts can help save time and provide easy access to interface functions you frequently use. We'll be focusing on how to set up keyboard shortcuts and how the different target modes work. To create keyboard shortcuts, click on the Shortcuts menu and select Edit Keyboard. The parts of the Resolume interface highlighted blue are where you can assign shortcuts. A browser panel with the default shortcuts also appears. Clicking on any of the shortcuts in this panel will indicate where on the interface the shortcut is located. To assign a shortcut, click on the blue part of the interface and type a key. The key will be displayed on the interface and set. Let's assign the D key to our first deck. If we exit shortcuts by pressing the Escape key, we can switch decks and hit D to go back to our first deck. Go to the Shortcuts menu and click on Edit Keyboard. Now we'll show how target modes work. Let's click on the first clip on layer 3. Type Z to assign this clip to the Z key. In the Shortcuts panel is the Target drop-down menu. The default for a clip is by position. This means that anytime the Z key is pressed, this specific clip slot will always be triggered, no matter what deck or layer is selected. Let's exit shortcut mode. Notice if we swap clips with the one right next to it, and hit the Z key, the clip in that same position is triggered. Now let's edit keyboard shortcuts again. This time we'll switch the target mode of our Z shortcut to this clip. This clip is a shortcut target mode that assigns a shortcut to this specific clip and only this clip. We'll exit shortcut mode by hitting Escape. If we move this clip to the right, notice that when we type the Z key, the first clip in layer 3 is no longer triggered. Instead, the specific clip we've targeted as this clip is triggered. Let's go over the last shortcut target mode, Selected Layer. Edit keyboard shortcuts by pressing Command-Shift-K on a Mac or Control-Shift-K on a PC. On layer 1, all shortcuts are set to Selected Layer mode by default. If a shortcut is set to this mode, the currently selected layer will use those shortcuts. Notice that selected layer is the mode set as we click on these shortcuts. Now let's show how all this works. Exit shortcuts by pressing Escape. With layer 1 selected, pressing Q, W, E, R, and T trigger the clips on this layer. Now select layer 2. As we press the same shortcuts, notice that the clips on layer 2 are triggered. The same behavior occurs if we select layer 3 and trigger clips with Q, W, E, R, and T. Let's edit keyboard shortcuts and notice that our interface has updated to show the shortcuts are currently on layer 3. This is because the selected layer mode keeps the same shortcuts across layers. To clear any shortcut, right-click on the interface or on the shortcut in the Shortcuts panel. If you would like to save your shortcuts as a preset, you can do so by clicking on the drop-down menu under the Shortcuts panel tab. Click on Save As and name your preset to whatever you'd like. This is especially useful if you have specific configurations for different events.